Good morning, students. We have already started with the lesson organisms and population. Today, we are going to start with the topic adaptation. Adaptation is an attribute or morphological, physiological, and behavioral of the organism that enables the organism to survive and reproduce in its habitat. For example, desert plants have thick cuticle sunken stomata to prevent transpiration. They have CAM pathway to keep their stomata closed during daytime. In Opuntia, leaves are reduced to spines and phylloclade does the function of photosynthesis. Mammals from colder climates generally have shorter snout, ears tail, and limbs to minimize the loss of body heat. Seals have a thick layer of fat below their skin acting as insulator. Desert lizard bask in sun when their body temperature drops and move in shade as the temperature increases. Let us now learn about population. Organisms live in groups in a defined geographical area, share or compete for similar resources, potentially interbreed and thus form a population. Natural selection operates at population level to evolve the desired traits. Population ecology links ecology to population dynamics, genetics, and evolution. Size, density, natality, mortality, immigration, emigration, age pyramid, expanding population, population growth forms, and biotic potential are the physical characteristics of population. Let us now discuss about natality. Natality is the birth rate of the population. Natality is crude birth rate or specific birth rate. Crude birth rate is used while calculating population size. Specific birth rate is used relative to a specific criterion such as age. Types of natality. There are two types of natality: absolute natality and realized natality. Absolute natality, the number of birth under ideal conditions with no competition, abundance of food and water. Realized natality, the number of births when the environment pressure comes into play. Absolute natality is always more than realized natality. Sex ratio. It is measured as the ratio of number of individuals of one sex to that of the other sex. The sex ratio affects and is reciprocally affected by birth, death, immigration, and emigration rates. The male and female in a ratio of 1:1 is generally the most common evolutionary stable strategy. Age distribution and age pyramid. Age distribution is percentage of individuals of a given age or age group. The plotting of age distribution of a population results in a structure called as age pyramid. The entire population is divided into three age groups. First one is pre-reproductive, ranging between 0 to 14 years of age. Second is reproductive. The age group is 15 to 44 years. And post-reproductive age, that is between age 45 to age 85 and plus years. The size of the population states its status in the habitat. The population size in natural habitat could be as low as less than 10. Siberian cranes in bird sanctuary or go into millions, population size need not be measured in numbers only. In some cases, biomass is more meaningful measure of the population size. For example, number of birds upon insects caught per trap. Population sizes are estimated indirectly without actually counting them or seeing them. For example, tiger census is often based on pug marks and fecal pellets. Population growth. The size of a population for any species is a dynamic parameter. It keeps on changing with time depending upon factors like food, predation pressure, and adverse weather. These changes in population density gives us idea whether it is flourishing or declining. Density of population fluctuates on the basis of new birth, immigration, deaths, and emigration. New birth and immigration increases population, whereas death and emigration decreases the population. There is a relationship between immigration, emigration, and population density. Immigration, it is the number of individuals of same species that have come into the habitat from elsewhere during the period under consideration. Emigration, it is the number of individuals of the population who left the habitat during the time period. And population density is the population density, it is denoted by capital at, it is at time t, then its density at time t plus 1 can be calculated as population density at time t is equal to nt plus b plus I minus d plus e. Here the meanings of the symbols are given, just you will have to go through. Growth model. Exponential growth. Species grow exponentially under unlimited resources and reach enormous population density in a short time. Resources are not always unlimited. They may be more in beginning, but as the population density increases, competition increases, resulting in slowdown of the rate of population. This results in logistic or sigmoid growth curve. Population interactions. Organisms cannot live in isolation but interact in myriad ways to form a biological community. Interactions may be intraspecific, existing between organisms of same population, or interspecific, between members of different species. The interspecific interactions occur between minimum two organisms, that is plants, animals, or plants and animals. Thank you and have a nice day.